What is up, everybody? What's going on? Just give me 1 second. I'm just getting started. Okay. Just wanted to make sure the volume's good. How are you guys doing tonight? How was y'all's trade day today? Man, it has been a bearish day. We'll start by recharting all this. We'll go over some market bias. We still have the chat account we can trade on tonight for you guys. Give me 1 second. Remove drawings. All right, let's start by getting charted up tonight. Let's go to the daily, see what we're looking at here. Feel like we're making a little head and shoulders pattern on the daily, which makes me think we want to come down lower. I'm thinking to at least this zone right here. What's up, Lex Gaming? How you doing, brother? Said hi. You did say hi. Getting ready to chart up some getting ready to chart up the NQ futures, and then we'll go over some market bias and we'll get into some trades here. All right, so I'm gonna create these box zones. Instead of doing support lines, we're gonna do zones. That right there looks good. All right, let's give it one more. There we go. I forgot to share the live with the Discord. Let's share the live to the Discord. What the hell? Okay. I know the Discord doesn't look too pretty on the short side, but let's go ahead and get back into this. We're going to drop my socials in the boom, boom. And we got a TikTok now. Let's go, boys. We got the TikTok. So how'd your guys' trade day go tonight? Or today? Did you guys have a good trade day or? Alright, so marking out levels on the daily here. Just starting from the bottom and working our way up to main support levels. My bias is I want to see this come down and at least tap into this level or this level, just because of this head and shoulders pattern we got going on. Let's go ahead and jump down to the old 4 hour. All right, so on the 4 hour, looks like we pumped up. Probably gonna have, you know, this red candle close, another red candle, another red, so like a series of 3 red candles. So looking pretty, came right up into the zone, started immediately pushing down. Let's go and check the hourly. Hourly is doing the same, bouncing off the VWAP here, moving straight down. We got our 15-minute. So on our 15 minutes, we do have this fair value gap. I'm gonna mark out the halfway mark of this candle. As long as we stay above this 50%, then I believe we might go up before we come down. Alright, let's jump on down to the 5 minute, get us a nice little trend line going. All right. We've got our golden EMA 58 down here. Check to see if we have any economical news. So we got at 9:30 we have GDP for Australia, and that's pretty much it for tonight. All right, so we're going to trade on the chat account, and we're going to trade on the chat account. Let's keep it on 5 minutes. We're going to trade on the chat account, and we're going to trade. I do have these other 3 accounts that I want to trade on, so we will trade on all of them tonight. We'll start. Stop. You stop. I don't never stop. Don't stop. Get it. I'm going to throw up on the chat if you guys want to go long or short. And I'll give you guys about a minute. And once again, if we get this chat account passed and get it funded, and we make monies on the funded, then you will basically get a bunch of giveaways. That's what I'm going to use for that. All right, poll is up for you guys. Throw it over here on this side too. Also, I threw my Discord, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter in the chat. If you guys aren't already in any of those, definitely join the Discord if anything. We do post about trading all day. Also, if you guys don't mind smashing the like button for me, supporting the channel, I will highly appreciate it. And as far as prop firms right now, we still have Bullinox $15 accounts right now. We have Trade Day, which is, it was $59 no activation fee. Now it's $69 no activation fee. So that's where we're going with that. All right, so looking at this, we're gonna go and end the poll here. You can find those codes in the Discord, or just use code red like the Mountain Dew. All right, so it looks like short. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in short. And we're gonna target the bottom of this. So say right here we do have a little supply zone or demand zone right here. Let's say we just target the top of that bad boy. And I'll make sure you guys can see the P&L that's on the short side. There we go. There we go. There we go. Go. And just so you guys know, we are streaming on shorts as well as vertical. I know most of you guys are watching the vertical, but if you guys like, we are on the shorts live as well, if you prefer that. All right, so we're targeting 900. I think you guys only need, let's look back at last month. You guys were up 1577. So right here, we only need around 1400. We are starting to break this halfway mark right here, so it does look good on the short side. As long as we can get through my golden 58 EMA, I think we'll be good to go. While that's running real quick, looking at the news here, nothing real important. Japanese PMI was forecasted at 51. It hit 52, so that's a little bullish. Spot gold hits US rate cuts bets. Nothing super. Chinese military parade, cover the World War II anniversary. How much has changed with AI? Okay, so nothing really like super important as of right now. Said hi. Hi. Was everybody jumping in saying said hi for? All right, we're still rejecting 50% of this bullish candle right here. What is up, guys? Tell me, how did your trade day go today? Are you guys bullish? Were you bearish? Hopefully you're bearish at the look of you know, what's been going on. What up, Impulse? Oh man, my trade day was good today. My trade day was good today. Let's see here. I could probably show you. I don't know if I can show you on the short side, but we will try. Let's see here. So on one account I made 881. On another account I made 583. On another account I made 765. And then I won one of those my funded futures from that like dollar account thing they were doing, and I made 1242 on that one. So far looking good. I got you guys on the chat account right now. Voted short, so hopefully we see it reject off of. I don't want to move the stop loss. I know the trend line's up here, but you know, it's kind of, we don't want to risk more than 250 on the chat account. Oh, look at that stop loss. Best stop loss in the game, baby. Damn, that's awesome. Appreciate it, Impulse. You don't even got to worry right here on the chat account. Best stop loss in the game. My stop losses are like resistance. They don't touch it. You know what I mean? Do you like the shorts, Impulse? Better than the horizontal? Trying out something new. I'm going to stream on short side and on horizontal and see which one works out better. Or just keep both of them. Doesn't really matter. Make sure you guys are hitting the like and sub if you haven't. Join the Discord. Go over all kinds of trades. Look at that. Can't touch that stop loss, baby. No, I think we're going to go higher tonight. You think so? I was looking at the daily. So this is what I got on the daily here. On the daily, to me, it's looking like a head and shoulders on the daily. I mean, look at this. Shoulder, head. It's like a perfect head and shoulders. I'm thinking we're coming down at least to this zone. Maybe even possibly this zone. Bouncing off that golden EMA, and then we'll start seeing a trend back. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure. It did come and wick down, so it is very possible that that could have been it right there, you know, but not a very clean-headed a finish of the head and shoulders, if so. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. That's why I'm leaning more bearish too. Oh, it's been like sitting there at your guys' stop loss forever now. It's so close. But unfortunately, the market didn't realize we got the best stop loss in the game, baby. I kind of want to move it up here so that way at least it can bounce off this trend line, but at the same time, I don't want to put you guys in more risk, so I'm going to leave it. If it stops, it stops. It's only 250, right? Rather have that. We'll throw up another poll on the next trade for you, Impulse. I do have some accounts that I need to trade on here as well. I was thinking more like testing 387 again. 387? Oh, right up here in this zone right here. Yeah, it's possible. The problem is like a lot of times with these levels, these volume spikes, when you look at it, let's see if it's kind of like a low level, but it came down and tested this area, pushed straight down, and then it came back up and it was testing this area and pushed straight back down. So I don't think it's ready for this area yet, but I could be wrong. We could be wrong. All right, you guys got stopped out, so now it's my turn to enter a trade. I want to see what it does off this trend line right here. It did respect 50% of this bullish gap right here, so we might be actually heading higher. And then for the short side, let's see here. We have sorry about that. Okay, so we got, let's see, looking up here, these are the two zones that stick out to me. Is we got this little supply zone right here, and we also have this little demand zone. So let's see which one we bounce off. We have a lot of low volume node right here, so I think if we do pass this little supply demand zone we got, we're probably coming all the way back down to this area right here. What we're looking at. This is a bigger zone right here for us. How was your trade day today? I'm a scalper. Day chart is too big for me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trading off the day chart. I'm just trying to get an overall you know, direction of where I think the market's going to go. Same way you use the candle patterns for 1 minute and 5 minute and 15 minute, or the same candle patterns that play out on daily charts, right? So if you see a clear head and shoulders on the daily charts, what does head and shoulders do? So that kind of gives you a little bit of a direction. So I'd rather take my positions off of the bigger time frame. Now I'm still gonna scalp in between these, the smaller time frame, because I'm a scalper too, but you know, at least now I know to look more for shorts than longs because it's based off the higher time frame. I was thinking more like, okay, I'm a scalper. I'm still bearish myself, but just being careful. Yeah, I mean, we have made like a 500 point move to the downside over the past like 2 days, right? So we're in a good test area right here. Right here, we're holding this bullish fair value gap, right? It's respecting 50% of it. The longer it does this, the more likely it's going to come back up and either hit this and come down or hit this and come down. If we start breaking down through this, then it's going to go pretty quickly down to the zone. So yeah, that's where we're kind of what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting to see. It did respect the trend line, but at the same time, it can still respect this 50% gap that it's holding. And if it holds and breaks through, then I'm probably going to go off of a long off of this box. If it decides to come down through this, then I'm probably going to hit a short, which I'll probably just go ahead and rerun this with a short here. Oh wait, I'm still in your guys' account. Let me jump over my account 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna probably pre-run this right here. In case it starts making its way through this. But yeah, how'd you do today, Impulse? Did you have did you make some good gains, or what's up? Or did you take the big fat ale? Everybody hates taking the ale. We start breaking this trend line, I'm gonna pop a long on it. We're making a break out of the trend. Just got home, made 350. Nice. Good job. All right, I want to see this candle either close over this trend line, I'm going to long it, or come back down this range, and still waiting to get confirmation on which side of the trade we want to take. This is like a bull flag, but it's been so bearish, I feel like they could just be making this to pump longs, and then as people are getting in, they're just eating it up to drop it. But you know, they very well could come up and retest this high before making the bigger move down. Okay, that looks good. Forgot to put my disclaimer on there. Oh man. Alright, let's take a look and see. So we got past 25k 2 days ago, just waiting on TPT. Nice. You do the 25k accounts? I've never tried a 25K. I feel like it'd be easier to blow up on, no? Still bouncing off this trend line. I'm about to just load up this low volume area with I mean that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get one more on there. Let's get 5. Stops. Well, in case we get that one big candle down, I can just close out quickly. I know you guys can't see it on the short side, but from here to about here is nothing but a very low volume node. I'm hoping to see it just kind of wick through real quick. But if we start breaking out this trend line, I will make sure to close those out and grab a long. Here we go, here we go. Come on, baby. Dump it. Draw them fat candles for it. I don't know me, I gotta draw my candles. We gotta make this market wanna dump. Here we go. Just started them. I bought another because they are easy, but I still trade with like 24 micros. Why don't you just do 2 minis? Isn't the commissions on the micros like high? Right? Like, isn't the commissions on 24 micros higher than the commissions on 2 minis? I've never tested. Can you grab a drink too, a soda? I never tested it, but I'm assuming, you know, I could be wrong. This thing is just not wanting to pass this 50% every time it comes up into this level. Never notice. Yeah, check into that, Impulse, because you might be screwing yourself by just doing a whole bunch of micros. Like, say it's $1 per contract, you're paying $24 in commissions, right? Versus if it was like $3 a mini. Also with the spread, right? Like, depending on what the spread is, if you're trying to get in with minis. I mean, unless you're just getting in with 10 at a time, but the spread could also be eating up some of it too. Not that it's like a huge difference if you're going for bigger moves, but you know, if you're trying to scalp like 5-10 points, that extra $30-$50 could make a difference over time. Just gotta test it. You gotta open a trade with the micro, let it hit like a $10 or whatever, and see how much you actually have on the P&L. Are we about to get it? Are we about to get the drop? They've been printing this thing bullish for a long time now. Sending wedge, bull flag. Yeah, and it may not be Impulse. It's just something I would look into if I was trading that many micros. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I think it's go time. The only thing that scares me is this little my little golden EMA right here. I'm hovering the buyback of 5 contracts in case this thing comes down and bounces right off of this and tries to get like a wicked up move. All right, we are now closed below that. Let's see. Here we go. Run it, baby. Run it. It's so close to hitting that low volume note. It's going through the last hour low. I hope not. I hope it's going through like this quick little wham. Get me in and out. 5 contracts on about a 20-point move. That'd be nice. That would be nice. All right, so this candle opened up. I'm gonna make it bigger for you guys. This candle opened up. Now let's see if it also closes below the 50% mark of this bullish candle. Still, once again, rejecting this little demand zone. I don't think buyers are gonna hold it too much longer. I think this thing is printing it bullish just to get buyers in so it could dump. Like the fake out. You know? I'm so mad at trade day. I don't know if I told you guys. Not that I'm, I'm still gonna buy their accounts. I'm still using trade day, of course, right? But man, I got 3 accounts, and one of them they charged me full price because the code didn't go through, which means it has an activation fee if I pass it. And so I reached out to their support. I had taken one trade on it before I realized that I got charged full for it, right? I'd taken one trade, and then, which I was up $800. So it's not even like a losing thing. So I went to their support and I was like, hey, I realized that the code didn't go through on this. It's happened once before a long time ago on Take Profit Trader, and they instantly refunded and gave me the no activation fee. They were like, no problem. So I was hoping that they would do the same at trade day. Nope. They were like, sorry, you took a trade on, we can't do anything. I'm like, yeah, but I'm up. It's not like I'm losing and asking for like a refund or anything like that. Like, I don't even want a refund at this point. Just make it no activation fee if I pass it, right? Because at this point, it would be cheaper to just close this account, get one with the promo code. That way, if I pass, I don't have to pay the whatever, it costs to do the activation for the fund it. And they were like, yeah, we can't do that. I'm like, are you kidding me? I even told them, I was like, well, Take Profit Trader did. Because I know that those are like, they're big competitors, right? They're both same day payouts and stuff. But either way, I'll still rock with their accounts. But just letting you guys know that you're wanting Take Profit Trader, they went from $59 to $69. So they did change up. I think we're getting the drop here. Finally, come on. Dump. It's on like the last 2 little ticks before it hits this low volume node. I'll definitely still be trading with Trade Day, but please believe I'm going to be double checking my codes before I get any accounts. Especially now I know they're going to do that. My funded futures, I won one of their accounts, so I've been trading on it. I'm up $1,200 in the first day on it, but I have been, it's going to have a solid resistance dropping through the fair value gap, right? So it's going to come through here pretty quickly because there's low, if you see this right here, it's a low volume node. So if it gets past this little notch right here, it should come down through this quick. But this will be like, if you make a box around this red candle right here, this whole red candle technically, I always just mark out the bottom half of it just because it's down. If it's the top, I mark out the top half. But technically this whole block right here would be your next line of it popping as support to come back up. Something. I don't know if that answers your question. It's going to have solid resistance dropping through the fair value gap. Yeah, so basically it should come down. If anything, it may pop back off this to come back up, but I'm hovering the like buy button. I just want to see it come down, get in this zone, and I'm going to, even if it's a quick wick, I'm going to snap out of it pretty quickly. Just catch a quick little scalp.
Order filled.
All right, we're in one. Thanks, I'll have to try that indicator. The volume profile, yeah. There's a couple different settings you have to do to change it up, but just if you need help with it, let me know, and I can show you the settings I use on it. Thank you. I can show you the settings I put on it because I did have to change the settings to get it to look like that. It looked like a West Virginia WVU college football fan poster whenever I first opened it. I was like, what is this? But then after I went through and adjusted it, now it's nice. All right. We're in for one mini. It's starting to move to this low volume, and as soon as it hit this EMA, this is the golden EMA, by the way, guys, for NQ58 EMA. The thing works like a charm. Stuff bounces off of it so many times. You know what's funny is I got the same exact amount of viewers on shorts as I do on the horizontal. So right now you guys are like neck and neck, shorts and horizontal. Never mind, horizontal's winning. Let's go, baby. I'm more of a horizontal viewer myself, but I wanted to try out the shorts. Just because somebody in chat was like, you should stream the shorts. It's better. So I'm like, I don't believe you, but I'm going to try it. You know what I mean? Because what if they're right? I don't know. The only reason why I don't think shorts are better than just because like anytime I'm watching shorts, I'm just swiping. Like I'm not actually watching. When it comes to trading, most people actually chill and watch, so it's kind of a different vibe. If I was sitting here throwing ping pongs off of pots trying to make it into a solo cup, then a shorts would be like perfect, right? But for trading, I don't know. Dude, it is holding this demand zone. For 10 minutes now, it's been holding this demand zone. Just let it go, baby. Let it go. How you guys liking the new music? I got epic sounds now, so we got some better music. Before I had that AI generated music, which was kind of ass, but you know, now it's kind of dope, I think. Let me hear what song you guys are on. How you guys liking the new music? Got epic sounds now, so we got some better music. Before I had that AI generated music, which was kind of ass, but you know, now it's kind of. We're on that little jazzy song. Yeah. Man, it is rejecting this fair value gap. It is rejecting the fair value gap. I got my risk set at 250. Luckily, it didn't come down and wick and then push straight back up. I got only one contract, so not a lot of risk yet. I was technically up like 200 on this account, so even if I lose this, I'm pretty much break even still. My MLL moved a little bit, but so what? Don't forget to smash the like button, guys, and sub if you haven't already. Join the Discord. We definitely got, and I'll go ahead and link it in the short side. Definitely talk a lot about trading, go over a lot of stuff, have in-house giveaways, all that good stuff. So definitely join that, if anything. All right, here we go. Round 2, baby. Come on. You've been trying to get down here this whole night. Just go on and do it. Dump it, dump it. There we go. Hitting that low volume node. Bouncing off that golden EMA. That damn golden EMA. Get out the way, bro. This is the one time I don't want you to be the golden EMA. Still in it for one. Hasn't hit my second contract yet. It's just like trying not to let go of that little volume right there.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, we're in for 3. We are in for 3 contracts now. Came down. Now we should start seeing it move down. Pop me in my other 2 contracts. Come on down at least to this area. If it starts reversing, I will stop it out with some profits. Still a lot of imbalance in here, so still waiting for it to come down. Collect some of them orders up. Oh no, I forgot about news. The GDP just hit, and I think it was a bullish hit. They forecasted 1.6%, but they actually hit 1.8%. That may not be too good. But then again, it's Australia, so it shouldn't really get that much of a move. But I think that's what we saw that little push up right there from. It could be bad news for us. That's not what we want to see. Forgot all about news. I forgot. I feel like I did this before, or I forget about the news, and it happens in mid trade. Well, let's hope that Australia don't really pump too much. You know what I mean? I don't recall seeing Australia's news ever really like pumping. All right, so we're still staying under 50% of this bullish candle right here. Still 50% below, and we still got the trend line respecting. It's a fight between the 50%, the trend line, this demand zone, and my golden EMA. A lot of confluences there keeping it propped up, but hopefully we're gonna see this dumpage come through soon. That's what we're hoping for. I like news, but I can't trade it with TPT. Do they have the rule where it's like you can't enter a trade 2 minutes before the news or 2 minutes after the news? So you have to wait like 5 minutes from the news being like the third minute. I know at trade day it's like that. They literally like will close this down, so you can't do it. Alpha futures though, Alpha futures is they have it where you can do it 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after. So if like you have a bias like 3 minutes before news, you can go ahead and get in there, and as long as you hold 2 minutes past the news, then you can exit the trade, which is nice, because then if it's like CPI or PPI or PMI or FOMC or any of those, like you can actually, which typically they'll go a little longer. Come on, baby, dump this thing. What you waiting on? Dumpy. Is the new music better? What do you guys think? You like the new music better? Was it worth the subscription through Epic Sounds? Ooh. Man, it was a long day in the office. We were off Monday for the holiday, so of course we had all of Monday's traffic plus Tuesday's traffic. I had a Perdia account, and they let you trade at any time during news. That's nice. Is that one of like the newer ones, Perdia? Is that like a newer prop firm? I've never seen them. Remind me to check it out. Perdia is better. I've never tried them. I'll have to give them a shot. Come on, baby. Come on down and touch these red candles. Come down where it's warm. Appreciate y'all smashing the like button. Hitting the subscribe. Man, this thing is really holding on to this fair value gap. Which is crazy to me. My Fun and Futures, you can trade news and 50K account costs, what is it, $66. No activation fee though. That's awesome. And hello there, Mr. Any. I actually won My Fun at Futures account. I just won one, so I've been trading on it. I'm up 1,200 so far on it. It's my first time ever having an account through them. The only thing I don't like is it's through, I got it through Ninja Trader, and I'm not very like I'm not real good with Ninja Trader just because I've never really used it before. However, you know, I'm trying to do it, see what I can do with it. G's, baby. G-Easy. Yeah, I'm excited about it though, because I've always wanted to use Tradeovate. The only reason why I didn't do the Tradeovate route was because I like to trade on my phone a lot whenever I'm at work. And I don't know if you ever try to trade on your phone with Tradeovate. It's ass. But on computer, like, it's great. I like Tradeovate on desktop, but I work 9 to 5, so during New York hours, and I'm in New York time zone, so that's literally the whole New York session. I definitely need mobile capability. All right, this trade is starting to look not so good for me. Not so good. This, like I was saying, if this demand zone holds for too long, they're eventually going to pump it. It just shows that buyers are just not letting it go. Which means I'm going to take a pretty hefty loss. We did have this low volume note, so I thought that it was going to at least wick down through here pretty quickly, but the bulls had definitely stepped up and was keeping it from going down into this zone right here. So this is where we need them bears to step up. Definitely need them bears to step up right about now. Yeah, on the phone it's ass. Yeah, it is. I mean, I like them, but yeah, I think since 2022, yeah, they are expensive. What makes Purdy a good? Why you like them? I'm just asking because I've never used them. We'll do a vote again on the chat account. Get you guys back in the game as soon as my trade either takes a hefty loss right here or wins, one of the two. Guess we'll see what happens. Kind of want to exit the trade now, but at the same time, I'm hoping that this is just kind of like a pump fake. We are kind of breaking out of this trend line here, so probably just a bad idea to hold it, but I'm in it to win it, baby. I took one trade on this account, and I was up like, I don't know, 200 something. So technically, if I take this loss, I'll be down like 600 something, which is pretty hefty loss. But this is a Bullinox account, $15. Not a big, not very worried about it. You know what I mean? Come on, baby. You got 50 seconds left of this candle. Stop pumping. Stop pumping. I hate when it's just like the last little bit of the candle, because you know the next candle is going to start heading right back down. Come on, 20 more seconds left. Don't pump. Don't pump. You respect it right at the high of this candle here. All right, dump. Next candle's up. Dump, baby.
Order filled.
No. Oh, no. All right, back to the chat account. We lost that trade. Looks like we're breaking the trend line. This held. I'll hurry up and throw up the poll for you guys. Music creator. On the volume profile, you used weak right. Can you rephrase that? Cree, I don't understand what you're saying. Long. Short. I'm throwing up the chat. I'm throwing up the chat account. Poll. Let me get it in both of it, so that way both you horizontal and vertical peeps both have opportunity to vote. Okay, it was the first prop I traded with. Bought a 100k account and passed in 5 days, but you have to trade 10 days. I got you. All right, guys, you got about you guys got about like 1 minute on the vote here. Make sure you smash that poll if you guys want to take a trade on the chat account. I'll give y'all 1 minute on it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close the poll. In poll and in poll. Let's see what we got. All right, so we have 2 votes on long on the short side, and then we have 2 more votes, or 1 more vote on the long on the short side, or the long side, and then 2 votes on short. So longs beat the shorts. All right, so let's jump on the chat account.
Order filled.
Let's go ahead and get in this. We'll put y'all stop just below. Just below this level right here. They've been oh so well holding up. And we'll target the next supply zone. I'm gonna drop the Discord in the chats, guys. Join if you want to be a part of the community and talk about trading. And also hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Currently we're trading on this chat account. Once again, if you guys get it funded, any money we make off of it, I will turn into giveaways for y'all. 100% whatever we make out of it. I'll go back to you guys. Yeah, I'm excited about this My Funded Futures though. Like I said, I've been wanting to get an account from them, but I'm glad that I finally got one. Just got to get used to that Ninja Trader. I can't find the VWAP on the Ninja Trader. I don't know if they just don't have a VWAP indicator, but they have like an order and flow VWAP. But the order and flow VWAP is like saying that you have to have what is it? Second level market data. Which is dumb to me because I just want my VWAP, a regular VWAP. What are you trading? We are trading the NASDAQ futures NQ. We're on minis, E-minis NQ. And we're currently trading with the chat account, which is your guys' account. I put a poll up. You get to vote short or long. If you win the trades, then you get the account funded. And whatever we make off of it, I will basically turn into giveaways for you guys. And currently y'all are up on the account $1,300. Y'all are up $1,300. Just got to get it to 3,000 for profit target, and we are funded on it. Yeah, no problem, Mango. What do you trade, Mango? Do you trade futures and Q? Do you trade stocks? It's a core account you won, so $1,000 payout max per 5 days. I am good with that, because I mean, the only payouts I've gotten so far is through Bullinox, and you have to trade 10 days, and then after the 10 days, then you have to, you know, you post to get approved payment, and then it takes like a week to get to you. So technically it's like maybe like twice a month you can get paid at very best. I trade gold and ES. Nice. Yeah, I like trading gold too. I haven't traded ES too much, but I do like using ES for divergence for the NQ, so kind of the same, you know. Like if ES sweeps a high and NQ didn't and starts moving back down, then I know, you know, to take a short on NQ. Or if ES sweeps a low and NQ starts heading back up, then I know it's going to take the long, vice versa. Yeah, my funded futures are good with payout every 5 days and instant payment. Yeah. Oh, it's instant payouts in my funded futures? See? I'm liking them more and more already. You know? That's pretty dope. I've never used them, so. Having a hard time breaking this little level right here. It just popped it. Okay, so we popped it, so it should move up past it now. A little low volume going up to about this range right here. So right here at the VWAP. The VWAP, it's going to find some struggles. But we are popping a lot of the stop losses, the built up liquidity from all these shorts right here. Me being one of them. Music is chill. Thank you, Nate. I've been asking, you know, what you guys think about the new music. I finally cracked and got the subscription through Epic Sounds, so I could use real music instead of AI generating music. Alright, so we should see this go right around in this range. We caught this 500, you guys will be... your loss was 260, so you'll be back up like almost another 250. We are pumping, baby. It's not really pumping, but you know, like after 20 minutes of this action, like I told you guys, if this demand zone holds for a little while, it was gonna pump. That's what always happens to demand zones. If it holds the demand zone and it doesn't drop, then it always ends up pumping. All right, getting a little rejection off the VWAP. Let's see if we can pump through. I could take a look at gold, Mango, if you want as well. If you guys don't mind smashing the like button for me, help support the channel, I highly appreciate it. We are growing. We've gotten some, we're real close to affiliate payouts on Trade Day and Bullinox, which once again, I'm just gonna turn that into giveaways for you guys. I'm excited to do that so we can finally have some Trade of the Weeks giveaway in the Discord, some Chartist of the Week giveaways, and we can do giveaways on the stream as well. We got a big rejection off that VWAP. Sup, Shabuzi? Shabuzi in the house. I got some new music for you, Shabuzi. I know you was getting tired of the old stuff, so I had to crank it up a little bit for you. Yeah, we definitely got some rejection off that VWAP. That's why I like the VWAP, man. I need to figure out how to get it on Ninja Trader. You caught a good long right there. I didn't catch it. Chat caught it. I caught a bad short right here. I caught a bad short. I was thinking, because we had a low volume node right here, Shabuzi, so I was thinking, you know, I loaded up some limit cells right here. As soon as we crack through this this demand zone, I thought we were just going to at least head back down to this area right here, to this demand zone, but it just held for way too long. Got enough wick out just to hit my limit orders and then took off. I'm really pushing for live trader. I'm gonna, with Trade Day, you get your first 5,000, you hit your milestone, and then after that, they review you to see if they want to move you to live. If they don't, then you trade for another 5,000. Once you hit the, you know, your first 10,000, then you hit another milestone. They'll evaluate you again. So like every 5,000 is a milestone all the way up to 20,000. So 5,000, you could become live. At 10,000, you become live. 15,000 or 20. If by 20,000, if all your evaluations through the 3 previous milestones don't become live, then they move you to live after the 20K. But I'm trying to show them I got good enough trades throughout the first 5K to get moved live. I just want to see what it's like to be like a professional trader, you know? I feel like if you hit live, you're like professional at that point. Guys, we still have discounts on the prop firms. Bullinox is $15 accounts right now. Trade Day went from 59 to 69, but still no activation fees. It's still great to grab. And Alpha Futures still has their 30% off. I want an MFFU core account also. Let's go, Shabuzi. Yeah, me as well, man. I like it's my first My Fun at Future account. So, you know, I'm rocking with them. I'm trying to see what I can do. Well, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Allergies here in Florida are getting wicked. Ugh, that was a good one though. That one that just kind of like tickles. Like, ugh. I've been needing to sneeze all night. Luckily, these lights are helping it out. Thank you, Impulse. I appreciate you. I was thinking about, I hit the TikTok studio level now to where I can stream on TikTok too. How many of you guys ever watch live streams on TikTok? Do any of you? I feel like it may not be the best place to stream trading, but I was curious. I was like, man, I wonder if people actually watch TikTok for trading. If so, I might try throwing up a little multi-stream on there too. Help grow our community a little bit. Still having a hard time breaking this level right here. Ooh. Still pumping. We are still pumping. Man. So you guys like My Fun at Future, huh? Is that most of your favorite prop firm? I feel like most people's favorite prop firm is My Fun at Future. I'm a newbie with them, so we'll see how I like them. So far, I think my favorite prop firm is definitely the ones that I've codes for. So it's Bullinox, Trade Day, and Alpha Futures. I would like Take Profit Trader more if they had Project X. I saw Tradeify's coming to Project X, so when Tradeify comes to Project X, I may have to grab some codes for it and try to trade on it for a little bit. Only have one funding ticks, 50k left. Been a rough couple weeks. We'll try to make a go with it. Oh, nice, Nate. On having the fun at ticks. Bad on the rough couple weeks. Sorry to hear that. I think it's been a rough couple weeks on everybody though. I mean, like a month ago I was doing great. You know, hit a payout, all that good stuff. Was passing accounts left and right, but same with me. The past couple weeks have been a little. It's because we hit that top part right where we finally came out of that tariff dip. So it wasn't like no more easy, just get on one side of the trade and ride it all day type deal. It's more consolidation, market condition. The ups and downs, This is where like the value area highs and lows really play out, which actually I need to draw them out. So we can do that real quick while we're waiting for this trade to go. If you guys don't ever do that, I would suggest doing it. It is good in this type of market condition. So let's go ahead and draw those out. Let's go to fixed volume rates. And we opened up here at 9:30. We closed here at 4. Boom. this over real quick so you guys on the shorts can see. All right, so kind of got a little bit of a P shape, which indicates bullish, and sure enough, it went higher, so it seems about right. And then let's go ahead and look at value area low. The point of control. And value area high. Go ahead and lock those because I'm clumsy and I always end up moving the lines and have to come back and redraw them. You know, the struggles. Yeah, so these are very good pivots for consolidating zones. As you can see, we came up, we came down, perfectly rejected off the value area low. We came at a point of control, perfectly pivot, you know, to trade off short. And then we came up and then bounced off the value area high and then pushed on up. I'm sorry, the point of control, pushed on up, same thing, came to value area high, came down, bounced off value area high, pushed on up. So they're just used for like pivots. And the best way to use them is when you're coming up through it, you want to look to pivot off of it for the long. When you come up to the point of control, you want to look for a short. If you break through point of control, you want to look for a pivot off of it for the long. And then same thing, whenever you come through this, you want to look for the pivot long, right? So that's all coming up through. And then vice, you want to go, if you're coming down, right? You want to look for it to come up and bounce off, take the short down to the point of control. When it comes down through point of control, you're going to look for the bounce off of it for a short again. When you're coming down through here, you can look for a long, sometimes back to point of control. If it doesn't, it will come up like halfway. If it breaks through value low, then you want to look for a short bounce off of value low like that. So that's the way to use these pivots. And they work more times than they don't. All right, still bouncing in this little pendant zone. Only tried MFF. I was on CFD prop firms before FTMO, but anymore with the spread. Yeah, I got you. That's what I've heard the same thing. Yeah, I saw 1K and gave it back too many times lately. Get the bias wrong, and it's always a struggle. Yeah, in this market condition, if you get gains, usually you just want to snag them because it's consolidating. It's real hard to, like, you know, get one side of the trade and let it ride, unfortunately. Let's see here. If we were like swing traders, then you're fine, right? To get your bias, let it run through the consolidation and get it. But because we're scalpers mainly, you can't do it. I like your show though, man. How long have you been streaming futures? I've been streaming for about 2 months now. 2 months, I think. Yeah. We got 2 months on it, brother. And planning on many more. I'm excited to start trading through like the holidays, like Halloween. We can put up some little pumpkins and stuff. And then we got Christmas. We can have some Christmas lights hanging up on this bad boy. I might put some behind me. Take the green screen down. It's gonna be fun. What do you look for when you draw value and POC value area high? So I just showed you. I'm assuming you asked that before I showed you. If not, re-ask Shabuzi, and I'll show you again. How come you trade NQ on Asia session instead of gold? More volume or on gold in the night? Just because I'm more used to NQ. And good question. I really am gonna start trading gold more often. I like trading both. I want to get to the point to where, like, when NQ's moving at nighttime, we're trading NQ. When gold's moving more, we're trading, we're trading gold. So we're gonna do both. And honestly, if you guys want to make a gold trade next on the chat account, I may go look at gold too and possibly get a trade on it. I have to draw out some lines and stuff, but macro sweep, inverse value gap. Yeah. Macro, what, from 950 to 1010 is the macro. Very well could be. Honestly, I'm gonna move this stop loss up to the 50%. I just don't want you guys to take more of a loss if for whatever reason it does decide to come back down through here. So we'll move it right below the, let's see, we'll just put it at 250. Yeah. This trend line's still holding so far though, so. Why don't I see anyone else's chat? Impulse, because you're on the shorts live, the vertical live. I'm also streaming on the horizontal, so on the regular. So if you rather watch, horizontal, you can go over to there. If you rather, watch it on the short side vertically, that's why I'm doing it on both. Some people asked for it to be on vertical, so I'm assuming that some people like it better. Impulse waiver, one of our OGs is like, why can't I see everybody's chat? He's missing the gang. Oh, George, what is up? What is up, George? George, we're currently on a chat account trade. What'd you say, Nate? Top of the hour sweep and possible. Yeah, the macros. Yeah, I know what the macros is. The macros is basically the 10 minutes before the hour and then 10 minutes after the hour. So it's that 20 minutes gap. And a lot of times in the macro, that's where you'll see the reversals, right? Did I nail it? I know I'm a new trader, but I expunge a lot of info. I feel like I've learned pretty much everything there is to learn. Not like that I'm the best at trading or not like that, but I feel like I've learned the majority of important info for markets so far. How did you do today on your trades, brother? I did good. I was right here. So we got, and I'll do it this way so that way you can see. So on this count made 881. On this count made 583. On this count made 765. And on my funded futures made 1,242. Yeah, buddy. That's how we did. How'd you do today? How'd all you guys do today? Let me know. I want to know if you guys were killing it today, if you were losing it today, tilting today. It was a weird day to trade. Always the day after a holiday, right? It always just, not that it's a weird day, it just feels weird because you went through that like half a day trade and then that like slow, sloppy nighttime trade before the next day. So you just kind of like, it's hard to get that bias. All about the base hits, baby. It's all about the base hits. Yeah, no worries, Impulse. If you prefer to stay on the vertical, stay on the vertical. Hang out with me there. I got both chats pulled up. It don't matter. If you want to talk with the boys, then they're over on the horizontal. I did 1,300 on 5 funding ticks and another 1,200 on 2 pro TPT. I'm getting that payout this week, bro. Nice. George, I'm gonna need you to live stream so that way I can, like, you know, I can learn off you. Let me learn, bro. Jump in the Discord, teach me the ways. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I do pretty good for a new trader. I think that I've been killing it. Like, I'm in a couple of different Discords with a bunch of old heads that have been trading for years, and they're like, man, for the amount of time you've been trading for 4 months, you've done better than we did in our first 4 years. And I'm like, you said I'm good, bro. I don't even know what the horizontal is. So it's like the horizontal impulse where, you know, like this is vertical, this is shorts. Horizontal would be the videos that you turn sideways. So there, it's 2 different streams going on. One is for YouTube Shorts live, and the other one is just a regular live. That's what horizontal means. Them candles on gold early blew my account. Oh no, Scott. I gotta check out gold. Since we got this trade, we'll check out gold. Everybody keeps asking about gold. I guess gotta give people what they want. And gold seems to be it. Yeah, nice, George. I don't like to believe it, but my win percentage has been a steady about 25% for months now. It used to be as high as 70, but I hold winners, so it works. Just sucks taking so many hits. Yeah, I mean, do you have like a certain, do you have a, okay, so I think I kind of can help a little bit. Nate, you have like a strict trading strategy? Like, do you have like a certain trading strategy, or are you dynamic? Like where, like me, I'm dynamic, right? I don't have a certain trading strategy. I do more like I have different confluences. So I have like trend lines, I have market bias, I have daily candle bias, I have support and demand zones, I have volume profiles, I have pivots like value areas, highs, lows, and POCs, price action, momentum, stuff like that. And the more confluence I have to go one direction, candle pattern, stuff like that, then that's kind of how I base my trade for the day. I know there are some people that have trading strategies that literally, you know, like only when it does this, only when it sweeps the low of the day, or only when it sweeps the high, or whatever, right? Like, and that's the only time they. So the reason I'm asking, because if you have a certain trading strategy like that and it hasn't been working, it could be the market condition has changed, and so that strategy just doesn't work as well in this type of market condition, which means you may need to change, you may need to back test and tweak the strategy to work for this market condition specifically. That's what I was going to say. Howdy, what's up, Indian Burn? I hate Indian Burns. I'm old. Indian Burn. 4 months. That's awesome. Thanks, Shabuzi. Shabuzi, you've been here since like day 1, though. I feel you've watched me out of pretty much anybody probably have grown as a trader. Remember when I first started trading, I was only trading levels. Like literally, like we were down here, right? So I'd be like, okay, we got this level, and then we came up here, so now we got this level. You know, which side do we break? And then I take, like, that's all I was trading off of when I first started trading, Shabuzi. I don't know if you remember that. Which it worked. Don't get me wrong, the level trading was nice, but now I got way more confluences, so it's a lot less losses and higher win rates. And I've kind of learned to let risk management be a big factor. Them can, oh yeah, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Risk management, meaning just like, even if your win rate's not high, right? But say like we're pushing up and you're trying to catch the long, as long as you have a short stop loss, right? Like right here, you had a short stop loss and catch it. If you didn't, it wicked you out. You really didn't take much of a loss. So as long as you can allow risk management to kind of help you get into a trade without losing a whole bunch. And then once when that trade starts running in your favor and you've learned to risk management, like on how adding on to the trade as it's going, which is, I know it's the opposite of what most people do and what you hear, right? Like most people, they will start with like 2 or 3, contracts, and as it goes in their favor, they'll take a couple off and then leave a runner, which does work. I mean, that works as well. I do the opposite. I will go in with one because of my risk management, right? My risk management is what helps me stay out of the hole. So if I go in with 2 or 3 and it doesn't go in my favor, I lost a lot. If I go with one, then, if it doesn't go in my favor, I didn't lose as much, for one. For two, once when it starts going in my favor, I rather add on and then move my stop loss to a break even point, so it's even better risk management. Now at this point, now I'm in the trade for like 2 or 3 or 4, whatever contract size, and I'm at a break even zone. So even if it doesn't go in my favor, I'm not losing much. So I kind of do it the opposite as what I've noticed a lot of people do. But that way works for me because I am a momentum trader. So I'll lose a lot of the ones that are like this, that starts to have momentum but then stops. But once when I catch one that does have momentum and I've done sized myself in big, I make back all the losses plus my daily hit, and that's what works for me. That's that's not exactly a certain strategy, but more of just a lot of confluences that makes me a dynamic trader, and good risk management that allows my dynamic trading style work. It's kind of complex and confusing, but yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it around here, around these parts. All right, 12.5/60. Every trade is a A+. That's what we like to hear, Nate. Yeah, I use all the stuff too mentally, but my charts are clean. You mean your charts are clean, like you don't really like have too much going on it? I believe you though. I'm sure the charts clean as hell. Not everyone gets that being a Indian bird. Extra credit for getting the name right. Hey, I've been in elementary school. Them punks come running up, Indian bird, they get you. You're like, got me. A Doyle rules. I gotta pay, and I'll give anybody brownie points. Where is that saying from? A Doyle rules. Let me know where that saying's from. You get extra brownie points. The first person to tell me where Doyle rules, what movie that's from, I'll give them 2 entries on the next giveaway. Let's see how quickly that comes through now. I gotta pay attention to you more. You ain't been paying attention to me? That's messed up, Shabuzi. I thought we were boys. I'm just kidding, brother. I have been working aggressively on adding to winners. This skill takes time. Yeah, well, yeah. I guess it does take time. It came naturally to me because that's just how I trade. But vice versa, like the way that people go in with heavy size and take off and leave runners, that's like hard for me to do. Whereas in a lot of people, that's easy. Billy Madison. Is it Billy Madison? Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. It is Billy Madison. You're only cool if you pee the pants. So, all right, Indian Burn gets, let me throw it in the Discord just so I don't forget. Indian Burn, let me go back. Let's close out of this. We're going to go to giveaways. So you might have to remind me, Indian Burn, on the next giveaway. Where we at? Stream winners. And we're going to put, are you in the Discord, Indian? Amber, what's your Discord name? And if you're not in the Discord, you gotta get in the Discord, brother. Why ain't you in there, man? So that way I can tag you in there and say 2 entries for the next giveaway. I have been working a lot lately. Full pulls always, if possible. Yeah, full ports. Full port. Check the time. Are you sure he won? Oh, impulse. Okay, so here's the deal. I can't check the time, but you both are on 2 different chats, and you both were the first ones to say it. So I'm just gonna give it to both of you. Impulse, I know you're already in the Discord. Impulse. Oh, Indian. There we go. Indian burn. Impulse, you're not in the Discord? Yeah, you are. I knew you was in the Discord. What you mean? 2 entries on next giveaway. All right, you guys may have to remind me. We should have some coming up soon because we're like the next person that buys a Bullinox account using code RED. We should be at payout for Bullinox, and then that'll be like 5 accounts or something like that we'll give away. And then trade day we hit the threshold. And they said payout approved and they sent it, but I'm still waiting on the payouts. So as soon as I get the payout, then I'm gonna get the trade days as well. Unless you guys rather have, I'll probably have a vote in the Discord and see what you guys, if y'all rather have something different. But it's like, that's like $150. So whatever $150 can get us, I know with trade days we probably get like 2 of them, and then finish the rest off in either like Bullinox or Apex or whatever you guys want. Just enter the Discord. Yep, I got you locked in there, brother. I appreciate you joining the Discord. Also, guys, if y'all can smash the like button for me, I think we're only at like 15 likes or something like that. But if y'all can smash that for me, I would appreciate it. And also, hit the sub if you haven't already. All right, we need to get some more entertaining trades here. We're about to stock. I'm not gonna do it in y'all guys' account, no worries. But we're about to stock tiger this bad boy. I'm about to start hitting like 5 mini scalping candle to candle trades here in just a second. Because you gotta think about when it starts doing this. As long as you hit the bottom or the top, you could just wait. You could just wait. You know it's gonna come back. You know it's gonna come back. That's all it does. It just keeps coming back to the same spot over and over. That's what we're about to do. The market wants to do this, which most people hate. That's gonna make it easy for us. All right, we got this little pendant action going on right here. We got the little pendant action. That's the pendant right there. The pendant's when it's like doing this. That's the pendant. Which, honestly, the pendant could go this way or this way. I find that most of the time the pendant goes bullish though. But I've seen it do both. You know, it's not necessarily a guarantee. It's not like a bull flag or a bear flag or, you know, a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. It's not that rhino, unicorn, whatever you call it. It's not as much confluence as those, but most times it does go bullish. Might not today though, because I feel like today they've been propping this up, making it look bullish for as long as they can, just trying to get more buyers in. I feel like they're trying to fake everybody out. See, because you have the ascending wedge right here, and the ascending wedge is usually bullish. And what did it do? Started to move up like it was bullish, and then dumped. So we will see. Billy Madison, check the time. Man, you're the best. I didn't mean to leave you over there hanging, Impulse. I appreciate you chilling. Give me somebody to talk to on the shorts chat. Man, you're the best. Yeah, I am. I appreciate you too, Impulse. Just enter the Discord. How do you know where to start drawing support and resistance? So for support and resistance, typically I will do a multitude of things. So for what I like to do is I like to come to the daily for support and resistance. So on the daily, I'll start with the daily candles for support and resistance, and I'll find the most relevant support and resistance zones that are closest to the price, and work my way out as a top-down analysis. And then I will move down to the hourly. I'll do the same thing with the hourly, and then I go down to the 5-minute, and then I'll do the closest ones. So the ones that are on the higher time frame will hold more confluence than the ones that are on the lower time frames, but I still look at them as pivots, right? Because if it comes down to the lower time frame, for example, a 5-minute, and I see it rejecting a support, I still can enter that trade and put my stop loss just below the support or the resistance level with essentially no risk. If it doesn't work out, then I wait for the next level on a higher time frame. And the easiest way to draw them would be, so let's look at the hourly, right? So the easiest way to draw them is you would come here, right? So starting on the hourly, you see where multiple candles touched and stopped at? That would be a good support right there. And typically you want to try to do it based off of the candle close, not just the wicks, because the candle closure has more weight to it than the wicks. So you would draw it wherever it has the most. So right here there's roughly around 4, so I would take that as a support. Resistance, you would do the same thing. And with resistance is a little different. Resistance, you can go with the tops, or you can actually go with the bottoms, right? So for example, and I'll show you a quick example right here. So for resistance, you could look at this, right? The top of these wicks line up with the closure of these candles right here. You could say, okay, well, that's a resistance zone. Or you can go with the bottoms. So the bottom of these candle closures mixed with these wicks right here, you can use that also as a resistance. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the top. It could be the bottom as well. Gold short about to cook? Nuh-uh. Alright. Well, let's take a look at it here in just a second. Just waiting for this trade to play through. Seems like we fell out of this pendant. Or created a more elongated pendant. Let's check out the gold real quick. You think gold's about to dump? Yeah, it would be a good trade. If it breaks through here, it'd be a good trade down to here. As far as in supply zones or demand zones, I'm not really seeing much demand zones until down here. This is like the only nearest demand zone I see. But it is bouncing off of my golden EMA, so we gotta make sure it gets past that. Let's jump back over to NQ real quick, see how y'all's trade is playing out here. Once again, back in this demand zone. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this play out.
Order filled.
I'm back. Oh no, you guys lost the trade again. Okay, I want to go back and look at gold. Gold, gold, gold. Go, gold, go, gold. Goldalodion. Alright. Gold's about to cook, huh? Let me really look at this because I haven't really looked at gold at all. Make sure I put it on a different account here. We'll try with this one. Gold is looking like it's on a expansion, no? I don't know. Is that all-time highs? Is this gold all-time highs? This is. I don't know. I've learned not to short all-time highs because every time I think that it's gonna, oh, it broke all-time highs, it's gonna come down. It never does. You know what I mean? It never freaking does. but we'll definitely give it a shot. Definitely give it a shot. All right. Jump down to the minute and get a better entry here. Looks like we're bear flagging on the minute. All right, let's try. Let's try to get a gold. I'm going to jump in it right now with 1. Let's see here.
Order filled.
2. Let's go in with 2. A lot of times when it comes in this zone, though, it gets a pop back up. So you have to be very careful. All right, what did it just pop? Popped this. Stop losses on that. Momentum wise, just trying to see if it breaks that level. It did. Okay, so we're down to 220. Should have got more of a pop-up off of that, but it didn't. I'm gonna add another one in right there.
Order filled.
Screw it, let's go heavy. Let's go 5, baby.
Order filled.
I'm just gonna full port this count. I don't even care. We're full porting. We're full porting. If it blows, it blows. Yeah, it's gonna blow. This count's gone, which is fine. Don't do it. This is just a like a entertainment trade for you guys. A full port trade. Full port, baby. We're in it. Gold short about to cook. Is that financial advice, Nate? Just down the wicks, nothing crazy. Just yo, now it's nothing crazy. No, just kidding. No, gold's about to come right back up here and pop this account. That's what it's about to do. We're like $200 away from popping this account. It's so close. Dump. Oh, that's it. Game over, boys. Game over. I took this on the chat account. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I didn't take it on your account.
Order filled.
Boom! There it is. It's done for. We fired that account. That account is fired. We didn't want that anyways. Alright, let me trade for real now. Let me try to take a gold trade for real. Bullport with GC is pretty daring. Yeah, it's okay. I was down $1,000 on that account. I didn't really, and there was like a $15 Bullinox, so I didn't really worry about it. I had to do something for entertainment purposes. We sat through that long, boring trade on NQ with the chat account. I'll try to take a for real trade on here though. Let's see. I don't trade gold a whole lot, but let's see what we can do. See what we can do. Let's make this prettier. Got another little pendant action. Let's look at the correlating. Let's see, NQ. So NQ still stuck in the same area. Come on. It's like wanting to eat up this fair value gap, but it's just like slowly grinding. A little pop drop, pop drop, pop drop. Alright. I do want to take a gold trade. You guys will never see me trade gold, so let's see what we can do. What do you know? Who do you know what reversal candlestick to avoid? Oh, how do you know what reversal candlestick to avoid? So how to avoid a reversal candlestick? Let's see. I jump over to NQ. All right, so you want to avoid the reversal candlesticks on consolidation market conditions. So as you can tell, let's go to like a 15-minute. Like say in this range right here, right? You kind of want to avoid it. You know the market condition is consolidating, right? It's not moving very much, and it's a lot of pop and drop, pop and drop, pop and drop. So this would be like, I guess you could say, don't fiddle in the middle. So never try to take a reversal candle in the middle, right? Whenever you're wanting like a strong bias on a reversal candle, you want to wait for a high or a low to be swept. So if you're looking at it like a range like this and it's consolidating a lot, you want to wait for a high, right? So like say this right here was the consolidation. Let's say this was the consolidation, right? You want to wait for a high to be swept and then take it, or a low to be swept and then take it. Now, if you're in a trending, right? So if you're in a trending zone, then momentum and speed are like your best friend when it comes to reversal candles. So if you see it slowly, let's see if I can get an example. So like here, right? If you see it slowly dropping, popping, slowly dropping, popping. I moved my damn box. Slowly dropping, popping, slowly dropping, popping. You really don't want to look for reversals in that. You want to wait to see quick, fast, long, speedy candles, right? So this candle was all of 1 minute, and it did basically 100 points. 100 points in this 1 minute just dropped. That's a fast moving candle, right? That's the ones that you want to look for. If it's popping and dropping or consolidating down, like the slow pop and drop down algo, or like the pop up algo, you don't want to really look for reversal candles in it. That's how you can avoid it. You want to look for more of a speedy momentum and not being in the middle of the range that you're trading in. So those are your two things you want to not look for. For a reversal candle, you don't want to see slow movement, and you don't want to be in the middle of a range. Those are the two confluences that'll keep you from trying to find a reversal candle. Let's go back to gold. All right, so we're slowly gonna break out of this pendant. Jump back to the 1 minute. Be back in a few. Gotta eat. All right, Impulse. I'll see you when you get back, brother.
Order filled.
All right. New trade.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Do you have a promotion code for Apex? I do not, Kane, but I can get one. I can definitely grab one. I'll work on that. I'll work on getting one for the future. I haven't had anybody ask for one yet.
Order filled.
Sling the gold around. I see. Yeah, I just gotta trade for real quick, just to show y'all I can trade since I just blew up that account on purpose. You know what I mean? Just show you I know how to scout back and forth candles. Ain't no problem. I hit my daily base hit in 2 or 3. Oh, you know what? Let's do. We haven't done a chat trade. We haven't done a chat trade on gold. Let's do a. Let's do a chat trade. All right, I'm gonna put short or long. We'll do the chat account, and we're gonna do gold this time, guys. long, short. All right, pole is up, baby. Let's get it. Long or short. We're just scalping, so, you know, if it doesn't go full, it's pretty choppy on gold right now, so I'm not trying to, obviously I won't stop you out too early on it, but kind of getting this pop drop. It's not like fully dropping for some reason. We broke this level here. It should have kind of gone at least down into this zone, but it's taking its sweet time. Yeah. It's taking a sweet little time, so we just got this little pop drop, pop drop. This is the type that I was talking about. You don't want to look for a reversal candle, right? You want to look something like this is the range. We come way up out the range. This is the area you're looking for a reversal, right? Or here's the range. We came way down below the range. This is the area you're looking for a reversal. And the speed of the candles, how big they are. When you have these little like pop and drop ones, you're just scalping candle to candles. All right, vote on the. We got 50% votes on long and short. We need somebody to be a tiebreaker. Somebody's got to tie break this. See how they're printing it like a bear flag right here, and watch them pump. It's like they're trying to make it seem like it's about to drop. But watch it go up another 10 points. Or not 10 points, I'm thinking NQ. 3 or 4 points. I wouldn't short this low entry. Was up a bit. Maybe look for a reversal once liquidity sweep. Yeah, well, it's clearly it's just chopping in this range right here from 3,610 maybe down to this level right here to 3,595. It's expecting it to just continue to, like, here soon probably get a nice back up into this range, back out of it. It is slowly grinding down, but it's not technically bearish until it passes this level down here. Once it passes like that area, and better yet, what it does in this zone, right? Because with these volume nodes that I teach, we've come up, we've chopped in this volume zone, we've come up, and now it's wanting to come back down to chop in this volume zone to see if it still finds buyers to go back up. If it doesn't, then that's when you'll see it come down, come back into it, try it one more time, and then go down. But you also have the volume zone up here. It very well could come back up, chop in here to see if it can find more buyers before it makes the final drop back down to this zone. One of the two is about to happen. All right, let's end the poll. Let's go ahead and end the polls. And then over on this side. And all right, so we have 2 votes long, or I'm sorry, 2 votes short on the shorts. 2 votes shorts on the shorts feed. And then we have wow, we have an overwhelming long on this. Okay, so see, they're trying to print this lower. So I say what we do is we go ahead and get one now. And then just put a very small stop loss right here. Just because if it breaks these lows, it's probably going to go lower. So small stop loss. And targeting back at this like support line right here. Resistance now probably. See how they were like trying to print it like a bear flag, and now they're just keeping it propped up. I mean, not saying it could work out, but typically on like NQ when this happens, they keep it propped up and then it shoots back up. But it's looking like they are gonna drop it. Let's move it. Let's move it just a little bit lower. We typically do what, 250? Let's do 250. We'll just move this out the way. If it starts pumping, it's a sign of like weakness, I'll exit the trade for us. Just want to go lower, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to use NQ tactics on gold. I don't know if it's going to work for us because I don't, I don't trade gold a whole lot. Been bear since 10 o'clock, so it's almost an hour. It's been bearish. Kind of want to close it out for y'all at 100 just because I feel like they are. We get a pop over this candle, I think it's gonna go a good little bit. If buyers will let it pass this candle right here. I think it'll have a run. We got about 2 more candles to go. See if it's gonna. If they can't hold it for that, it's gonna drop. Buyers are still keeping it propped above this right here. I think sellers are winning this battle. The sellers are winning this battle. There's a lot of red on the tape. Full disclosure, I only trade NQ, but was watching it on the side evening. This is your fault, Nate. Nate told me to... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, you're good, Nate. Luckily, the chat account was up like $1,300, so it's not like, you know, we take a couple of losses tonight. Oh, man, I'm on my account. No. I'm on my account. No. That's not what I wanted. I'm on my account. That's not what I wanted. Alright, I got one more candle. They can't pump it up after this next candle. It's going lower. Oh, man, I can't believe I got on this trade on my account. I forgot to switch to the chat account. Does gold respect candle patterns as much as NQ? If so, we have an ascending triangle here, which should be bullish, but I don't know if gold respects candle patterns as much as like NQ or ES does. If it does, I'm gonna leave this running. Should see 3591-ish. Don't say that. That's down here. That's in my zone. I don't know. Ascending triangle, and they're keeping it propped for a good bit, which means they're finding buyers in the zone right here. So hopefully they'll want to pump it back up to this zone to see if they find buyers again up in here to retest this volume node here. That's what I'm banking on. We said, hey man, I called out a possible short. I mean, you called it out. When you called it out, I think you called it out somewhere in this range right here. It did short. You were right, Nate. I'm just messing with you. You were right. Oh, should I just take the loss? Just gonna lower the risk. It's my account, so either way, you guys aren't taking the loss on this. Y'all dodged the bullet again. That always happens. You guys dodge a bullet on the chat account because I accidentally take it on my account. And then you turn around and get a winner on your account.
Order filled.
Alright, there we go. Let's take a quick peek back at NQ real quick to see if it decided to like do anything. Okay, it did. Broke down, bounced off of this, moved back up. and now is breaking out of this. We have a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders. But it did not really play out too much. Actually, we got a double bottom. Double bottom. Man, what a chop fest NQ has been tonight. This is just chop suey, boys. Fucking chop suey. Might get a small bounce at 95. Let's look. Let's go back and look. You know what? While we're checking, let's see, 95 right here. This is popping and dropping, popping and dropping. What's gonna happen is we're gonna get the long that I wanted when I was in my trade. We're gonna get I think what we're gonna see here is one hard candle down and then a pump up. Ain't that about a bitch? It came down just to stop me out. You mother trucker.
Order filled.
All right. I want to see. I don't think we're going to get that one hard candle down. One hard candle down before it starts really moving. Giveaway. What you giving away? What you got for us, brother? See that hard candle down. Come on.
Order filled.
Still wants to pop and drop. Made a little 150, almost made my money back. Nino, we're gonna have a giveaway here soon. And by soon, I mean like as soon as trade day pays me my money. If I can buy some accounts for you guys. Or if you guys use the Bullenux code RED, we are one, I believe we're like one away. Let's see. I believe we're like one away. Where are we at? Yeah, we were at $97. So probably about 1 or 2 accounts away. As soon as it hits 100, I get the payout from them, and then we can I'll buy some accounts with it. I'll use all of it to buy accounts for you guys. I'm back. What did I miss? Nothing, me just scalping candles. Because I accidentally took the chat account's trade on my account. So, you know, I dodged the bullet for you boys. That's how I go. Alright, what does it want to do here? It's chopping in this range. Still want to see that one hard candle down. Bam. They're holding this bottom right here. Yeah. Sorry though, I'm scalping my loss back. If the candle decides to move here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
We come back at this gap right here, right? Came back to hit the little gap I added on. Here's a little gappage. Add it on right there. I'm up to 3 minis. Let's see if it holds. Don't look like it.
Order filled.
Ah, you bitch. Okay. All right, we're gonna do one more. What are you trading, RTSG? I am trading gold right now, but we're doing gold and NQ. I'm actually getting ready to pop up the chat account. So on the chat account, if you guys pass it and get it funded, whatever money we make off of it, I'll turn around and put it into giveaways for you guys. So I'm gonna put a poll for long and short. I say we just stay on gold. Let's just stay on gold. I'll give you guys a candle or two. This time we're gonna make sure it's on the chat account. I feel like they're getting ready to rip this thing. Could be wrong, but something tells me that this is just fake news and they're getting ready to rip it. Plus we're getting a little bowl action. Gold going to come down to 570. Is that the deal, Blaine? Is that what's going on? 570. So we coming down right into this zone down here. Right down in this area. That's kind of 570 is possible. It could definitely do that. I think if it gets in this zone, it's going to chop hard for a while. This zone is going to chop, maybe come back, chop, come back, chop, come back. I don't think we're going to get like a Darth Vader candle or nothing. All right, let's check the polls. All right, so we got one long, one short on the short side, and we got all shorts. All right, so it's looking like a short.
Order filled.
Let's get one in right there. Stop loss just above the nearest high right here. Are you guys hedging me right now because I said it's gonna pump? Could easily rip higher. That's what I'm thinking. When I said that and everybody voted short, you guys are hedging me right now. You don't trust in my trading abilities? I hope we get an angel candle right now, just straight up to the upper room. All right, last movie reference for double entry on the next giveaway. What movie is that from? The Upper Room. First one that says it. It's gonna be the last time. Nobody knows? That's crazy. I can't believe y'all ain't seen that. It's one of the best movies of my generation, probably. Which is funny because it has the same two actors in it. Is it the same two? Yeah. No. No, it's not the same two actors. This is one of the actors from the last movie reference it. Are we doing movie giveaway now? Now I just want to know if y'all know where the sand's from. If you do, then hey, you get double entry on the next giveaway. Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? You can't tell me you ain't seen that movie. The Upper Room? Ray's Boom Boom Room. You ain't welcome to Ray's Boom Boom Room. There, I even gave you an extra hint on there. Somebody gotta know that one. Come on now. Man. Y'all missed out on the... Oh, hell no. Y'all missed out on the classics. I'm disappointed right now. Come on, we got the red candles. Come on down. Come on down. I thought it was going to go up, but I want it to come down now for you guys. Really, Scott, True Romance is a good one, bit older, but the cast is fire. That's not the movie, Nate. I've never seen that movie. That's not the movie I'm referring to. Come on, Ray's Boom Boom Room. This thing's about to pump, guys. It's about to pump. If not, it's got to dump soon because they've been keeping it propped here for way too long. Come on. I just don't want to let it dump, man. I just want to pop drop all night long, take everybody's stop losses. That's crazy. That candle low could have been the low for the scalpers. Yeah. It also could have just popped all the stop losses right here. It's just getting a little feedback. You know what I mean? Everybody right here that longed, they put their stop loss right here. It came down and hit, which means all their stop losses got sold to a buyer, and the buyer pushed that candle up. Now that buyer's done, all them sellers are stepping back in. But that is equal right here. Oh, equal lows. Come on. We need this trade to play out. I'm about to full port this for you guys. What's that y'all want me to enter full port for y'all? They were like, hell no, we saw what happened last time you full ported. Yeah, that count was fired. I didn't like that account anyways. Man, gold just won't let it go, will they? Gold will just not let it drop. Don't worry, you got my beautiful 58 EMA right here, ready to just capture this candle and slap it back down. I mean, look at this EMA, look. Perfect. Perfect. When it gets right here, perfect. Right back down. $58 EMA. Thing works magic. See how it looked. I mean, it just cuddles the consolidation. It's just perfect. I plot 55 EMA, but yeah, 58 fairly close to the same. Yeah, I tried the 50 at first and I was like, it's just a little off. And then I just kept bumping it up one, and then finally whenever I seen 58 and the way that it just holds, I was like, oh, that's the one right there. Oh yeah, NQ is dumping, boys. NQ is finally taking that dump that we've been waiting on all night. Like I told y'all, that head and shoulders on that daily candle looking really bearish. That's a fast moving candle. Swept these lows. Got a little wick on it. Like I said, if we get past this little volume node right here, this candle was going to start moving quick. I'm gonna jump back to your gold and let that play out. Look at that EMA. Perfectly just slapped them candles back down. NQ drop, baby. Yep, I'm in it. I'm in the NQ drop. I am in there. I saw them expansion candles. I know what time it is. Apparently it's reversal time. I'm just kidding. Expecting to come back, test his zone, and then drop. Gold just don't want to do nothing. This is why I don't trade gold. I can't say that because NQ kind of does the same thing.
Order filled.
I sent about 50% of the zone right here of this candle. Ah. Yeah, I agree. MNQ retest 320s. Which volume indicator are you using? I am using the VPVR. I have it set to 1,000 rows, and then 70 on the value area highs and lows. I think we we'll let this get one more run before we. Yeah, no problem, Debo. Debo. I can't believe nobody got that movie reference. What platform are you using? Doesn't look familiar. Prop firms or personal account? Blaine is prop firms. Bullinox accounts is what we're trading on right now. I also trade days and alpha futures, and I just got my first my funded futures account, and this is on Project X. Thanks. How high? How high is what? I'm not high at all. I don't even smoke no more. It's these lights blinding me, making me want to sneeze. Oh, the movie. No, it's not how high. It's not how high. I did see that movie though. It was a good movie. You smoking me again? That was a good movie. Oh, later, Pine Tree. I thought you said how. I'm like, wait, smoking. No, if I have to tell y'all, if y'all want me to tell you, I'll tell you. Blaine got it. It's Life. Let's go, baby. Life, the movie. Can't believe y'all ain't never seen that before. Ray's Boom Boom Room. It's got Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. Yup. Alright, so Blaine got it. Blaine, you're in the Discord, right? If not, make sure y'all join the Discord so I can that way I can go ahead and add you to the list. We got gold. You smoking? Yep. Yeah, Debo. Debo. I'll join it so I can put you in there. We should be having some giveaways here real soon. Oh, shit. I trade my own personal cash, give it to someone who needs it. Oh, I got you. Okay. I mean, it's a free account. You get it. You could trade it. I mean, if you pass it and you get funded and you make money, you could just take the money and dump it into your personal account. I would do it. Unless you just don't want to. And nice on trading your personal account. I did do that once with $400. I lost it though. But I was like brand new at trading. Like I just started. I barely even trade on any prop firms. I definitely wish I could go back and do that now. And that's kind of what I'm doing. Like the payouts that I'm getting from these prop firms, slowly gonna fund like my own personal account. Alright, still chopping at the bottom of the zone right here. We're still chopping at the bottom. This zone's unplayed out. Let's close this gap. I want to see it start moving back down now. That was a huge wick. It's probably a good spot to get. How do I get part of the giveaway? So James, you just got to be here whenever I do it. I'm waiting for a payout on a prop firm for affiliate codes. So basically, like people that have used my codes to buy accounts, the little percentage off that you get, it goes into like an affiliate code account. And about to get some payouts on that. As soon as I do, I'm just taking the money for it. Oh my God, where do we get bullish out of nowhere? Soon as I get that, I'm gonna be buying some accounts, a load of them for you guys. Which I hit the payout threshold already. I'm just waiting for the money to hit the account, and then. Oh, you guys got knocked out too. We both got knocked out. Tonight's too much of a chop fest. I'm not really. I say we just ended on that one. But anyways, all you gotta do, James, is just join the Discord. And then on one of the streams, I stream Monday through Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, sometimes Sundays, but 8 to 11, 12ish Eastern time. And I'll just be doing the giveaway live on stream. And all you gotta do is just be in the Discord, because a lot of times I'll have you guys just drop like random numbers, and then we'll do a random number generator. The people that got 2 times entries from guessing the movie and stuff. So Blaine, for real, I don't need it. I'm up 3,800 on the day. Actually, just on here because was bored and pulled up all lives and seen ya. Enjoy the Discord. Getting bored as fuck some nights on Asia's. Hey Blaine, that's why I started this, man. I started this because, you know, I got into trading like 4 months ago, and you know, and I fell in love with it, and that's just all I've been doing. So I'm like, man, I want to build a little community of people I can talk with and trade with. And, you know, in the Discord during the day, like on New York session, I start, you know, like I post my trades and stuff in there. That's usually where I make most of my money anyways, is during New York. But you know, it's nice to have people to chat with. I wouldn't mind like on the weekends jumping in VC, going over like some charting, going over some like ideas, strategies, whatever, just trade talk, you know, meet a good group of people. So definitely start chilling, man. If you get bored, it's definitely fun trading with other people and having people to talk to while you're trading. It makes it a lot more enjoyable. And James, I'll drop the Discord in the chat. I think it's already above you. I don't know if you can see it if you joined after I dropped it, so I'll drop it again, but there you go. If you guys don't mind smashing that like button for me, I am trying to grow the stream a little bit more, just so we can get some more affiliate codes used on the prop accounts. Again, we have Bullinox, code red. We have Trade Day, code red, all lowercase. It's case sensitive for whatever reason. And then Alpha Futures, if you use that, the link's in the prop firm on the Discord. You have to use the link. But I'll try to get some more codes for, like, I know you guys like Apex, My Funded Futures, and a couple other ones. So I'll definitely. GC wants to come down, but they just won't let it. I know, that's what I'm saying, Frank. It's literally like the bulls are holding the zone right here hard, and I don't know why. We kind of have like equal lows right here. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but we got little equal lows right here. So that could be our man's earlier called it. I don't know who it was that called it. I think it was who called that? Oh, it was Blaine. I think Blaine called it. Said that this might be the bottom. That might be the bottom right there. You might have been right, because it started higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It could be the bottom and start chopping back up. Yeah, I don't trade gold a whole lot, but we're definitely going to start trading it more. Gold is fun. I just like gold better when it's more in like the expansion mode, right? Like big moves. When was this? So this was at... So this is Asia Open. So Asia Open for gold moves a lot, huh? We might have to do that tomorrow night. Start off on gold and then move over to NQ. Because I notice NQ usually moves more as the night goes by. Because NQ during Asia, it didn't do nothing. It just did this. It just chopped. I've been noticing this too. So when it makes these fair value gaps, right? Like see this right here. And then it chops at the top of it and it won't come down into it. Usually it keeps moving. I've been looking out for that a lot lately. Let's see if we can find another one. So like same thing right here, right? You had a fair value gap and it wouldn't pass through it and then it just dropped. So I have been noticing that. But anyways, guys, I am going to call it there. We ended the night. You guys still are up $800 on the chat account. So you still have a good amount on the chat account. We'll make it back, no worries. We'll make that back. I'm down 700. Yeah, I'm down 700 on this account. This account I never took a trade on. And just so you guys know, like these Bullinox accounts that I get just for streaming, it's not, you know, none of this is financial advice. This isn't me like trading at my finest or anything like that. This is just me getting these cheap accounts to trade on stream while you guys are hanging out and watching, just to keep, you know, y'all entertained and you know, give us something to do while we're talking and chatting and all that stuff about trading. I mean, I do go over like real strategies and real confluences that I use there in New York and on some of my more expensive accounts. And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of days that we do, a lot of nights that we do. I mean, there's been nights that we've passed accounts. There's been nights that, you know, I've made awesome gains with. But just so y'all know, this isn't like how I really trade or financial advice or anything like that. This is just more kind of just for fun and entertainment. It's really what it's about. When it comes to the trading the accounts, when it comes to like finding confluences and stuff, like I said, I do definitely try to share anything that I learn throughout my trading. Anything that I find that helps me, I will always share with you guys for free to try to help you guys as well. And same thing, if you guys are in the Discord and you want to give any value to any newer traders, or if you find, you know, anything that you guys like as far as in strategies or anything like that, feel free to share it. Let's help our little community that we got going on. We're all kind of in this together. And subscribe. Thanks, James. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I'm on here every night. I have given quite a few away already. Actually, I gave a lot away when I first started streaming a few months ago, so I kind of had to like kick back a little bit, let some of the affiliate codes build up, so that way we can start giving away some more. But we'll definitely have some more coming up soon for you guys. If Dixie keeps going up, gold will fall. Yeah, I know gold is inverse of Dixie, right? Definitely will trade gold more too. I know a lot of you guys like gold. It's like it wants to drop, right? But it just isn't. It's just like, I think it just hit this volume node right here, and there's just a lot of orders in here, so it's just chopping up all these orders. I think it is going to want to still move down, but it's just kind of, it's just chopping these orders up. Yeah. A 58 EMA still holding it down though. Let's see here. Have a great night, everyone. Happy trading. Yeah, everybody have a good night. Hope you guys all trade well. Thanks, brah. Hug from Utah. Hell yeah. Appreciate it, Matt Trader. I want to retire in Utah. I've lived in Florida majority of my life, and I want to either retire out in like Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, like somewhere in that region. I would say Colorado, but I don't want to go that cold, you know what I mean? Like Florida boy, I don't think I can handle that type of coldness, but Utah's pretty cool. I appreciate all you guys coming by and hanging out, and I'll be back on tomorrow night. So I hope all of you guys have a good night. Peace.